Welcome back to another episode of Bitfinex Talks. I'm your host, Ricardo Martinez. Today, my guest is Cobra Kai from Floki. He's a team member and community ambassador for the Floki project. Cobra Kai, how are you today?
Never been better, Ricardo. Thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show. My first question for you is, what is a meme coin? I know crypto has a long history of meme coins. Can you explain what a meme coin is for the audience, please?
It's a bit of a loaded question, but I'll do my best. With some recent events, I have a hard time kind of understanding myself, I think. But initially, a meme coin was kind of coined after a meme stock. We had GameStop and AMC theaters that were going absolutely crazy, and Doge went nuts around that same time. And the joke behind these meme coins and meme stocks was they don't have a purpose, or they're already, in the case of GameStop, they're dead. It's just a meme. It's just people getting behind an idea, and they are, pumping some of these things price wise kind of to the moon. For me, everything's a meme. The golden arches of McDonald's are a meme. The Apple for Apple is a meme. What comes next is, are you able to put a brand behind that meme and do things that matter? So a meme coin, for me, it just ends with whatever that meme or that logo is. It's what you do with that meme or that logo and that organization that really matters. So I hope that the space matures. I hope that people will start to shy away from projects that are blatantly meme coins. I think the word meme coin gets a bad rap in this space, but essentially, if people put on their website that this is a total joke, it has no value, we don't have any intention to do anything with the project, I hope that people will start to take that more seriously, so they don't get burned.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that completely. So can you explain Floki, like what the meme is for Floki in particular, what it's named after, what the dog symbolizes and all that?
Yeah, sure. So we did start as just a meme, as a joke. It was 47 minutes after Elon Musk made a tweet that said, "I my Shiba Inu will be named Floki." So that was the genesis of Floki. Well, like most meme coins that are born in that fashion, that was actually a scam dev. The dev that launched Floki was a scammer initially. He rug pulled within the first 2 weeks. And at that time, our core team stepped forward and rebuilt the project, saved the project, found liquidity out of their own pockets. They airdropped all the V1 holders that had been rug pulled. And that's when Floki was really born. But it was started from an Elon Musk tweet, and he still has the dog Floki, who was the CEO of Twitter, jokingly, until they just hired a new one. And we love that, and we embrace it, because that's a person, obviously, Elon, that has a huge influence in the crypto space. So when he tweets about Floki, that's a great it's a great perk. It's a great bonus for us to have. The name Floki that he chose is actually a Viking, a famous Viking shipbuilder. I don't know if you've watched Vikings on the History Channel or Valhalla on Netflix, but Floki is the guy. He is the Viking shipbuilder. He was a real life Viking, one of the most famous ones. And we love that part of the lore and the meme as well. So Floki is a Viking pup, and we embrace that the Doge, the Shiba Inu meme, the Floki meme, and the Viking lore all play a huge role in Floki.
Okay, thanks for explaining it for us. So can you tell us about what the Floki project is? You said you guys relaunched it and now it's like an actual project. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. I love it when people, like, it's an actual product. It's an actual project. You actually have things. Yeah, Floki, I would say, and if you look, yeah, I can't talk about price here, but if you look over the last 365 days, perhaps, I don't even know, the last 2 years, whatever. If you want to look and see performance since the bull market, I think that the proof is in the pudding there as far as what Floki's done. But we are way more than just a meme coin. We actually, when the project was relaunched, what happened? Really simply, first dev rug pulled. Then the next team came in. We went through another dev in a really short period of time, like 48 hours. And the team then, in a mad dash, bootstrapped liquidity and airdropped all the V1 holders and made the project whole. But they did that with a plan. And their plan always was these people aren't, our team members aren't your normal crypto team by any stretch of the imagination. So they set out to build, and I hate the use of this word now because I think everybody overuses it in this space, but an ecosystem. We have an ecosystem that includes the most innovative metaverse game that's ever been built. It includes FlokiFi Locker right now, which is live and earning revenue for our organization on 12 different blockchains. We have the University of Floki under construction, which has already been through beta testing. We have 4 NFT collections, all that have things that they do in Valhalla. I don't want to go too deep into that because they're not required to play the game, but they give you access. They give you access and status and also perks within the ecosystem, like free use of all of our products. Some of the NFTs give you that. We've got prepaid debit cards, which allow people to off ramp their Floki from our ecosystem. So let's say they were to earn money in Valhalla, which is a play to earn metaverse, and they wanted to put milk in their fridge or shoes on their kids' feet. They could do that in the same day. So Floki's goal is really simple. It's to become the most known and the most used cryptocurrency in the world. We're not shy about saying that. We're not shy about the way that we are marketing that. And we're building products that matter. So that's it. That's our ecosystem in a nutshell. We have Valhalla, which is a play to earn metaverse. We have FlokiFi, which stands for Floki Finance, and it includes a liquidity locker and digital asset locker. Right now, our staking platform is on the test net. It's been leaked out. It'll be here very, very soon. More DeFi protocols to come there, and then our crypto education platform, the University of Floki, and some NFT collections to boot. So, from meme to utility, Floki's got it all.
Wow. Well, I'd like to hear about Valhalla first, I guess. Can you tell us a little bit about the metaverse game and how it works and how the Floki token kind of interacts with everything and the NFTs and all that?
Sure. So from start, it's really simple. Players will be required to have X amount of Floki token to make their character playable, in the game. And when I say playable, every single item in our metaverse in Valhalla that the player uses or owns, they actually own on the blockchain. The same way that Vitalik Buterin wanted it to be. He started Ethereum. A lot of people don't realize that Vitalik started Ethereum because his World of Warcraft player got nerfed, and he was angry about that. So he created the Ethereum blockchain. Every game that's been created in this space up to this point has been a money grab. It's been an attempt to pump a token price to get a game to market as quickly as possible, I think, so that they could do so and then kind of move on to the next game. Most experts in the space would agree that there hasn't been a good and fun and real video game, a video gamer's video game in this space, and that's what Valhalla is. It's disruptive. It has technology that's never been used before as far as on-chain mechanics go. Everything in the game can be an NFT, from your sword to your shield to the character that you play with to the critters that you capture to the amulet that you throw. It's like a Pokeball to catch the critters. That's Valhalla. It involves clans, raiding, farming, capturing critters, esports on the blockchain, as well as global leaderboards and global quests that are all driven by smart contract. Currently, there are 67 smart contracts in Valhalla. That makes it the biggest project that's ever been built on any blockchain as far as the smart contract infrastructure goes. And boy, are we going to blow some socks off when it hits the mainnet this year.
That's so interesting. Can you talk a little bit more about the smart contracts? Like, I understand initially Floki launched on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, but now you're on 14 other blockchains, you said?
No, so the token resides on the Binance Smart Chain in Ethereum. That's where you can buy Floki. That's where you can trade Floki. That's where you can do stuff with your Floki. Floki Finance, which is FlokiFi, launched our digital asset locker, FlokiFi Locker, which is one of our products that generates revenue for us. It burns Floki tokens as well, and it is on 12 different blockchains. So I'll make it really simple for listeners, hopefully. Yesterday, a project locked their liquidity. It was 400, we'll call it $500,000. It was just shy of that. It was $500,000 worth of liquidity, LP tokens. When a team does that, when they lock those up in a digital asset locker like FlokiFi, which is audited by CertiK, by the way, and monitored 24/7, it's the most innovative and most secure locker in the space. It does things that other lockers won't do. You can lock your tokens forever, for instance, or you can lock ERC1155 tokens, which no other locker in the world allows you to do. So we built it, and teams use it. Other projects to protect their LP, for instance, their liquidity pool. So this team locked $500,000 yesterday. Floki earns 0.5% on the lock, and it goes 75% of it into our treasury for future development, for marketing, which we need to talk about. Our marketing is second to none. And 25% of it goes to burn. It automatically buys back and burns Floki tokens. So the Floki token is forever deflationary. So our token, the Floki token, you can buy it on Binance Smart Chain. You can buy it on Ethereum. But our protocols that we are building, like our locker, we have a staking protocol that's coming up. That one will probably be on ETH and BSC, since that's where our tokens are. And if you stake your Floki tokens, you're going to have to stake them on those chains. But we build wherever it makes sense. And for that particular product, that locker, it made sense to be on every single chain so that we can lock up as much as possible as far as protecting other people's liquidity pools and digital assets. So today we have over 20 million. It's only been live for just since the beginning of this year, really. And we've had as much as 38 million locked in there. And right now it's somewhere between 20 and 30 million.
Okay, impressive. When do you guys forecast that staking will be available?
It's in phase 1 of our roadmap. So our roadmap is available at Floki.com. I think I'll pause here to tell everybody that Floki.com is a fantastic resource for up-to-date information. We keep it up to date. You can go through our entire ecosystem in a lot easier fashion. I speak pretty quickly, and it's a lot to cover in a short amount of time. But please do go to Floki.com, and you can see the roadmap there. Staking will be here sooner than a lot of people think. We don't set a specific date on these type of protocols. The reason is because, for instance, with FlokiFi Locker, we found a bug. We found a bug pretty close to last minute, where the locker could have been potentially exploited. It was something we worked with CertiK with, and it was something new that everyone learned, and we made the entire space safer. So we have a quality assurance team. We have about 70 employees total at Floki. We have a QA and a dev team that builds these protocols. But the answer is it's usable right now. It's on testnet, so whatever that tells you. So it's very, very close, but we can't say an exact date because tomorrow we could find a bug that could push us out 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks. So it'll be here. It'll be here this year. It'll be here soon. So just stay tuned. Right now, if you want to stake, you can do it on Binance. You can stake your Floki tokens on OKX. you can stake your Floki tokens on with quite a few of our exchange partners now.
So, what would you say to people that may not take Floki seriously because of its status as a meme coin? Have you guys transitioned into a semi-serious project here?
Not semi-serious. I mean, one of them become the most known and used crypto in the world isn't semi-serious. We're real people. Our marketing director came out of retirement, and obviously they're well connected. Floki has been in F1 racing with Alfa Romeo. We've been with 8 global football clubs: Napoli, Bayer Leverkusen, Spartak Moscow, the Kerala Blasters, FC Goa in India, Fenerbahce in Turkey, Cadiz, and 20 in the Netherlands. We've been in 15 global metropolises in their airports, like Dubai Airport, the Heathrow Airport. This week, as I speak to you right now, we are the first that I know of crypto ad on CCTV, China's national television station, Floki.com. We are the main sponsor of the table tennis championships, the World Tennis Championships, which are being held in Durban. So, you know, what does it say in these table tennis matches? You think ping pong? Well, it's the national sport of China. It has 500 million followers. There are 700 million gamers in China. If you go to Floki.com and look at our roadmap, we have a Chinese version of Valhalla coming out this year. We've translated our website to Chinese as well as our white paper to Mandarin to Chinese. So, you know, semi-serious and meme coin. We are meme coin, and we launched as a meme, and we love making memes, and we're a fun community. But if you haven't done your own research and you don't realize what Floki is, then you're sleeping on a giant of people who a team in this space, believe it or not, that knows how to build a global brand. You know, myself, I came from one of the top 50 banks. I don't want to get too specific in the United States. I was an executive vice president. I retired in 2019. And I just became a Floki Viking. I just bought the coin during COVID and was messing around in crypto a little bit because I'd been in Bitcoin and Ethereum since like 2015, 2016, respectively. And I wanted to see what it was all about. And I found this team, and they've obviously got a plan. So I hope that connected the dots for you. That's just one small part of our global mix. That we have a Chinese version of the game. We, we did the work to translate everything. We have a BTOC campaign, which for those who don't know what BTOC is, it's kind of like Telegram for the Chinese. We've grown our Chinese community in Telegram from over 100,000 to 140,000 this year alone, and it's all with a purpose. You know, we're not just out here doing stuff for the sake of doing it. We have a product that will give people an opportunity to earn a living. That's what Valhalla, that's the main goal, is to give people an opportunity to earn a living using the blockchain, playing a video game that's fun and complete. And we're going to take it out there to the people in the mainstream. And there's a lot more to come of that, by the way. We've been doing it for 2 years. We have another 2-year major marketing deal in the biggest league in the world. It'll be announced very soon. So there's a little nugget for your podcast. But semi-serious is there's no project that's I think more well equipped, has built more in the bear market, and has a team that has enough acumen to accomplish what Floki is setting out to do.
Can you tell us a little bit about FlokiFi?
So, like I said, it's the digital asset locker today. The staking platform will come very soon. We have a third protocol that is called Project TL right now. It's on our roadmap. You can guess what TL is. So you know, Valhalla was Project X. It was announced in September of 2021. So almost 2 years of building on that. The locker, FlokiFi locker, was known as Project L until it got revealed. And we have Project TL on our roadmap for phase 3 of this year. So at the end of this year, we will have at least 3 protocols. There's also a mystery project on our roadmap that I won't go into. Kind of a bonus thing. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, it's our attempt to make this easier and safer for everyday people. Floki is the people's cryptocurrency. It's the people's movement, and our goal is to allow people to take control of their finances using this incredible technology, using blockchain and crypto. So build a real game where people can earn real money, and then real financial tools where they can do stuff with it. So FlokiFi has everyday practical uses. If you have 3 Bitcoin and you have 3 kids, and you want all 3 of your kids to get a Bitcoin on their 18th birthday, all you got to do is go to flokifi.com. You can lock those up. You can give those NFT keys to those kids, and they will have their Bitcoin on their 18th birthday. You can do the same with retirement funds. It also allows for ERC1155 tokens, like I mentioned earlier, which is huge in the gaming space. Those tokens act like an inventory where you can add assets without having to issue a new smart contract. Game devs and blockchain nerds will know about ERC1155. Staking is going to be different than any staking platform that you guys are probably used to, because most of the time you stake your meme coin, whatever SHIT coin it is, and earn that same coin back because the team has some massive pool of their token somewhere that they burn or give away as a staking reward to bring in new users for the short term. But Floki staking will allow you to stake Floki and earn other tokens. I guess I'll just leave it at that. And TL is still just Project TL, but FlokiFi is really simple. It's here to allow people to use their Floki tokens and perhaps other tokens in real life in ways that matter. Because what are we doing? I mean, if you can't put shoes on your feet and you can't put milk on the table and you can't, or in the fridge, and you can't change lives for the better, then what the hell are we even doing here in crypto?
Beautifully put. On that note, can you tell us about Floki's charity aspect? I saw you guys were doing some charitable works in Africa and I think Latin America.
Yes. So we have 3. I probably should have said this right off the top, so I apologize, and I thank anyone that's listened to me ramble up to this point. But yeah, so our we have core principles. Floki is a DAO. It's run by the people. All the team members came from the community. And when we reached all-time highs, about 3.5 billion back in November of 2021, at that time, we started making decisions on how we could make the most real-world impact. So I wasn't privy to this. I wish I had been, because it was probably one of the most legendary calls of Floki, but I was just getting involved in becoming a Viking. But the team sat down and they decided, how can we make the most impact? How can we make the most real world change with this gift that we've been giving, with this meme that we're going to use to take blockchain to the masses? What better way? They made a promise. And a promise, that the Floki promise is, we're going to build a school, a state-of-the-art learning facility for children in every single underdeveloped nation of the world. Everyone. Right now, there's just under 50 countries that reside on that list. We've built a school in Nigeria, one in Laos, one in Ghana, and one in Guatemala. So it's not just Africa, it's not just Latin America. Those were the first 4 that we've completed here in the last 18 months or so, and there's more on the way. So that's pretty pretty impactful. These aren't something that we advertise out there, or that we use as a tool to try to bring investors in, because that's not the point of charity. The point with this is to give children, for generations to come, opportunity. The next Elon, the next Einstein, the next Gandhi. They're sitting somewhere out there in these areas, and they don't have a clean drink of water. They don't have an internet connection. They've never seen a computer. And Floki is putting all of those things at their fingertips. I encourage everyone, please go to Floki.com. If you scroll to the middle of the page, you're going to see community, utility, charity. There's a button there that says watch Nigeria documentary, I think, or watch documentary. And yeah, that was one of the 4 schools that we've completed. And if you can watch it and not tear up, then you're a bigger man than me. Yeah, it's right at the core of what Floki does. Aside from that, we did donate $1.4 million from our Flokitar NFT sales, directly to food insecurity through Kimball Musk, Elon Musk's brothers charity called the Million Gardens Movement, if people like that Musk connection, which people do in the space. And then we also just recently launched an NFT collection, which gives you, none of our NFTs are just for fun. It gives you a perk in Valhalla, but the sole purpose, 100% of the funds went to Turkish earthquake relief through Binance Charity. We just did that a few months ago, not even a few months ago, maybe like a month ago. We gave around 80K there. So yeah, I mean that's it. Floki is a global citizen. It's a DAO. It's of the people, by the people, and for the people. And we're going to change as many lives as possible. For me personally, and for a lot of the team, success looks like fulfilling that promise, completing those schools, and yeah, in a few years, hopefully being that crypto brand that everybody knows. I think we're doing all the right things for that to happen.
Yeah, I'd say you are. Okay, well, thank you. How can people get involved in the Floki community if they want to participate?
Simple, man. Go to Floki.com. I keep harping on that, but we've got all of our socials linked there. You can join any of those. Telegram has been home base for us. We've got a little over 40,000 in our English-speaking Telegram, and that rocks 24. And I see 1,901 messages since I last checked a couple hours ago. So it's a very, very lively place. If you think that Floki isn't a meme at heart, if we don't have a community of really bright but really fun people, just come into our Telegram. But you can join any of our socials. We have a great community in Reddit. We have a great Facebook page. We have great, all of our socials, YouTube, however you like to consume it, Instagram, TikTok. Just go to Floki.com and pick one, pick your favorite, and come in and say, hi, I'm new. Come in and say, hi, I just bought Floki. Or come in and say, why is this project different? And you're going to run into an army of Floki Vikings, just like myself, that can tell you all the details, like I've done here today in this podcast, and that are very, very proud to be part of this movement.
Well, Cobra Kai, thank you so much for coming on the show today and telling us all about Floki.
Yeah, man. Cheers. I'm glad to be here, and we'll come back anytime. Anything that Bitfinex needs. I need to mention that, I think, before we hang up, and you can edit it out if you need to. But Bitfinex, for myself personally, and for a lot of members of the team, was a massively important listing, and it's because Bitfinex is one of the OGs out there as far as crypto exchanges go. It's a place where professional traders love to go. It's a place where institutional buyers and liquidity providers love to go. Obviously, it's the company behind Tether, the most known and used stablecoin on Earth, and all of that is massively important to help legitimize Floki. You guys list Doge, Shib, and Floki. Now, I believe that's the only 3 meme coins that exist on Bitfinex. I would say rightfully so. I would say that those were meme 1.0. That was the first kind of go that the market had at a meme, at just buying stuff and pumping prices. And they were the OGs in that sense. But Floki has taken all the good stuff from meme coins and all of the good stuff that the blockchain can do and combined it into one. And it's really, really humbling and exciting for us to be part of the Bitfinex family. We just can't wait until Valhalla's live on mainnet this year, and until some of hopefully your institutional investors and traders alike take notice of what Floki's doing.
Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate you coming on the show once again, and let's do it again sometime.
All right. Thank you, Ricardo. We'll speak soon.